Shalom. And I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachachodesh. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders, a great Muslim, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing for this word with truth and sincerity, and your few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back at you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, these people, they're going to understand the anger of the Lord, man. All right, those that's outside the sanctuary, when all hell breaks loose, when Jacob's trouble's here, okay, when the system crashes, they're gonna understand the anger of the Lord. Okay, they're gonna understand that there's a higher force that's behind these catastrophes. All right, so let's read this in Jeremiah 23 and verse 20. It says, "The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he hath performed the thoughts of his heart. And the latter days ye shall consider it perfectly." And this is one of my favorite scriptures, man, because indeed this is gonna happen. Okay, and we know the anger of the Lord is not gonna return. All the things that's said in the Bible for it to happen. All right, Daniel 12 and 1, Jeremiah 35 on down. Okay, pertaining to Jacob's trouble, Matthew 24. Okay, pertaining to Jacob's trouble, what will happen in the last days. Okay, that's part of the anger of the Lord, man, because before the Lord intervenes and brings judgment, he's going to let iniquity reach to a certain level. Okay, he's going to let iniquity reach to its peak, and then he's going to come and intervene and plead with these people. Okay, which the word plead goes into judge, right? And how is the Lord going to bring those judgment? By different plagues, by beasts newly created, by famines, okay, the sword, all right? You know, all these different judgments that the Lord has reserved in that Pandora box, okay, to let loose until wickedness or iniquity reaches a certain level. All right. And these people, they're going to understand that anger. They're going to understand why these plagues are coming. They're going to understand that this is coming from a higher force. OK, we're reading that in this precept. Right. Let's read it in the NLT. It says Jeremiah 23 and verse 20. "The anger of the Lord will not diminish until it has finished all he has planned." You see, all that the Lord has planned, it's going to happen. All that the Lord intends in his mind and how he's going to judge these people, it's going to happen. It's not going to diminish until all he had planned, all the intents of his heart comes to fruition. Okay, and we have a one-up, you may say. We have insight in the Lord's plan to see what's going to happen in the planet Earth. That's why right now we're prepping ourselves, okay? We're reading the playbook. We're reading the plans to know where we fit, how we're going to maneuver in those times. Okay, which ultimately the Lord is going to, guide us. The Lord is going to provide for us on those days. Okay, it says, and in the days to come, you will understand all this very clearly. You see that? In the days to come, these people, they're going to understand it very clearly, man. Okay, they're going to understand very clearly there is a higher force. There is a higher power. Okay, when death is on every corner. Okay, when you're seeing beasts that you never seen before. Okay, because that's part of the judgment, beast newly created. When you start seeing that, you're going to be like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? Right? When you haven't eaten for days, 3 days has gone by, you haven't eaten. You're going to be like, yo, shit. Something's going on. Okay, at first, they might be like, oh, it's Mother Nature punishing us. But nah, it's going to come to a point in time, it's like, yep, this is the power of the universe punishing us. Okay? This is Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai punishing us. All right? They're going to understand it's a higher force. Okay? In Egypt, when Moses and Aaron went before Pharaoh and, during doing the different miracles, the magicians, they were able to mimic, right, the miracles that Aaron and Moses were doing. Like when they put the rod and turned it into a snake, they did the same thing. But what happened? Aaron's rod ate the Egyptian's rod. Okay, but it came to a point in time that they couldn't mimic the miracles anymore, man. Right? And then they had to be like, yo, surely this is the finger of God. Let's get that where they said this is the finger of God. They understood that this is the Most High's work, man. This is Yahweh's work. Okay? And the same thing is gonna happen here too, man. These people they're gonna be like, yo, this is what the Israelites been talking about, man. Those black Hebrew Israelites, that's what they've been talking about. Right? Which we're not black Hebrew Israelites. We're just Hebrew Israelites, okay? Right? They're gonna be like, this is what the Hebrew Israelites were talking about. Those guys in the corner. What was that? What was that God they were calling onto? Yeah, this is that God that's doing this. Right? This is Exodus 8 and let's start at verse 16, all right? It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch out thy rod and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And they did so. For Aaron stretched out his hand with his rod and smote the dust of the earth, and it became lice in man and in beasts. All the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. You see, that the left hand can only mimic the right to a certain point. Okay, there's going to be certain things that the right hand is going to do that the left is not going to be able to mimic. Okay? Like Esau Edom with his technology, he can only go so far. He can only go so far to try to mimic the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay? Which the right hand is always stronger than the left. All right? When Yahushai was on the scene, when he was doing miracles, healing the sick, okay, when he was healing maimed people, okay, paralyzed people, you may say, all right, he didn't have to do trial runs like Esau does with his left hand sorcery. Okay, he has to do trial runs, 6-month trial, human trials, right? Yahushua didn't have to do that, man. Yahushua just said, yo, get up and walk, boom, boom, done. Okay? Which shows there's a difference between the left and the right. Okay? Continue on, and it says, and smote the dust of the earth, and it became lice on men and beasts. And all the dust of the land became lice throughout all of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. So there was lice upon man and upon beasts. Then the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of God. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he hearkened not unto them as the Lord had said. You see, the magicians there to say, yo, shit. Yeah, this is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is working, man. We can't do this. We're calling on Beelzebub. We're calling on all the gods. They're not helping us. Shit. Yeah. This is the higher power. This is the Don right here. Okay. Likewise, these people, once they start seeing these different miracles, these different judgments that the Lord brings, because the angels, those spirits of vengeance that's created, man, they're gonna get down, all right, and the different ways and how they're gonna bring these judgments, man. They're gonna get down, man. Okay. You know what? Let's get the spirits created for vengeance. They're gonna get down, man. That's how. Let's get it. Okay. This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, and the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You see? So those spirits that are created for vengeance, which are angels, okay, they're gonna get down to do the Lord's plan, like we read in Jeremiah 23 and 20, right? The anger is not gonna diminish until what the Lord has planned comes to fruition, right? And how is the Lord gonna basically pour out His wrath? Is by giving these different commands to these spirits of vengeance, saying, "Yo, yeah, get down, man. You know what to do." Right? Which the angels, they rejoice at the Lord's commandment. All right? They think meticulously on how to, make this guy, cut his head off right there, cut off his member right there in a fashion that's like, wow, you can see that the Lord had a part in that. Right? Yeah, which the council that my Micah saw when in the book of Kings, when Ahab, he wanted to go to war or whatever, he said he saw the counsel of the Lord, how there was angels on the right hand and on the left, and then they were saying, I would go persuade Ahab with such and such. They were giving different ideas unto the Lord until the Lord found one that pleased him. Said, yo, go and do it, right? So that's how these spirits of vengeance, they're gonna run rampant out here in this world, man, and the earth, okay, to execute the Lord's anger, okay, which those spirits, they're not gonna be let loose till the elect is sealed. Revelation, the seventh chapter, right, verse 2 on down, speaks about that. Okay, it says verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. You see that? Yeah, and we're gonna see a combination of those of fire, hail, famine, death. We're gonna see all of that, man, in the times to come, man, and much more. It says, verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. You see, the angels, they're not going to transgress. Those spirits that are created for vengeance, which are angels, they're not going to transgress, man. They're going to rejoice in the commandment. Oh, Khan. Boom, boom. Green light. Go. Right? And the Lord is going to make these people see apparitions too. Right? He in Egypt, he did bring plagues, that there was darkness. They were hearing things. They were seeing things that the naked eye cannot see, right? Getting shook up, troubled in their spirit. Hey, the Lord is bringing these things back, right? Hey, in the second Ezra, the 15th chapter, it says how that he's going to bring back the plagues of Egypt on this modern day Egypt, which is America. Okay? So all these people, they're going to see that, the Most High, he's intervening right now. Okay? So all the atheists, the people that don't believe that there's a God, okay, all of them, they're gonna leave their beliefs behind, man. The atheists that you know of, they're gonna be like, shit, I know I haven't prayed to you in a long time. I don't know your name, either it's Jesus or whatever. Just please save me. I haven't ate in 3 days, man. I need food. Trust me, man. They're gonna start praying, man. Okay, it says that people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse. Bear with me for a minute. Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 11. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Okay. And once again, that Egypt that is referring to here is the modern day Egypt, which is America. Revelation 11 in the 8th chapter tells you how that this America is spiritually Egypt and Sodom. Okay, so that's why the Lord said, I'm going to smite Egypt again with plagues. Okay, this modern day Egypt is going to smite it again with plagues. Okay, those plagues that were in Egypt, they're going to come back here 10 times fold, man. More, even more plagues. Okay, because this is the king that has reached the pinnacle of wickedness. All right. As before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall bring upon it. Okay? Yeah, these people are gonna mourn, man. Shit. Man. And it's worth it, man. All that laughter that they're having right now, all that, hey, we're in the holiday spirit. I mean, we are in that holiday season. We're not in the holiday spirit. That's a slip of the tongue. Okay, which these people, they're in that holiday spirit. Us, we're still in that house of mourning, man. Okay, fuck their holidays, fuck their celebrations. We're not with that. Okay, which, like I was saying, hey, yeah, they could laugh now. They could have their fun. It's only gonna make that mourning to come even much more sweeter. Seeing the look on their face, that paleness, seeing them in despair, having no hope. Hey, that's when we're gonna be laughing us, man. Okay, seeing the judgment happening right in front of our eyes, man. Okay, yeah, Egypt is indeed going to mourn, man. Okay, because of the punishment that the Lord's going to bring. And they're going to realize that, this is the Lord. Okay, which there's a precept in Psalms which backs up the, let me get my sword, my physical sword here. There's a precept in Psalms that backs up Jeremiah 23 that we just read. I think it's in like Psalm 60 or so. Let me see here. Yeah, it's a 64. This is Psalms 64. Bear with me for a minute. Psalm 64 and verse 9. It says, And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and they shall wisely consider his doing. You see that? All men's gonna fear, man. Jeremiah 30 and 5 on down speaks of that the mighty men, okay, they're gonna be, why do I see every man with their hands on their loins like a woman in travail? They are gonna fear because of the plagues that the Lord is gonna bring, man. And they what? They're gonna declare the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're gonna say, yo, this is the finger of God. Right? They're gonna wisely consider his doing. Just like we read, in the latter days, you shall consider it perfectly. Okay? Yeah. You see? That's why earlier I said the atheists, people that you know of that, you know, they're not gonna be atheists no more. All the people that don't believe that there is a God, trust me, man. In that time, man, trust me, they're gonna believe. Okay? To the point that once again they're gonna be sending prayers to get delivered. But that's gonna be for not, okay, futile. That's gonna be a futile attempt to try to come back to the Lord. Okay, because at that time, you know, hey, the doors of mercy are gonna be shut. Like I quoted earlier, Revelation the 7th chapter. The only reason why the plagues are not coming yet is because the elect has to be sealed. So once the elect is sealed, then all hell's breaking loose, and you don't have the Most High on your side, man, hey, there's nothing that could be done for you. That means it's too late for you. You just gotta take the judgment. Okay, verse 10, it says, the righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Yeah, man. Else we're gonna be glad, man. Our baratas that will be the elect. We're gonna be glad in that time, man. Okay, because we're gonna understand what's going on. We understand that, hey, this is part of the Lord's judgment. That's it. And we have been doing what he said for us to do. And while it was still time to plow, you may say, while it was still time to work, we were working. So hey, we understand that, hey, if we did that, then he's gonna take care of us. Okay, we're gonna be glad. No, we're gonna be even glad because we're gonna see these people being punished. Okay, we're gonna see the vengeance, you may say. Okay. Yeah, man, we're entering into some beautiful times, man. Okay, these people, they're gonna acknowledge the power of the Lord, man. Trust me. All right. Hey, so with that, man, I'm gonna close it off there by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Wachach Chodash. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson